Since the beginning of the COVID-19 third wave in Zambia, numbers have been surging at an all-time high. This has led to the strict enforcement of the COVID-19 preventive guidelines, including the suspension of political rallies. The Ministry of Health has been announcing alarming statistics on a daily basis. However, COVID-19 still remains a hoax to many Zambians. A number of people spoken to in the streets and compounds of Lusaka say COVID-19 is fake or that it is only targeting those of high status in society. The Movie TV news crew was granted access into the University Teaching Hospital's COVID-19 wards and the Levi Mwanawasa University Teaching Hospital COVID-19 Intensive Care Unit to get a glimpse of how serious the situation is. The unit is currently at full capacity with 10 patients, while the rest are on the waiting list to enter the ICU. The entire isolation center has 113 patients, with 17 new admissions in the last 24 hours. Dr. Brighton Sokololo is the head of clinical care at Levi Mwanawasa University Teaching Hospital.
So our patients are quite sick. The patients are referred here from the different government institutions and the private institutions, and this mostly is due to the need for oxygen. For ICU, it's overstretched. At almost any time, it's full to capacity, and we have patients waiting to go to ICU. So that's how bad the situation is. Our patients are quite sick, and this third wave seems to be even worse than the first and second wave, because we are receiving very sick patients.
UTH head of clinical care, Dr. Mwila Lupasha, says the institution's oxygen supply has been stretched.
The virus, it is affecting mostly the respiratory system. So with little oxygen, the situation gets a bit complicated. So that is the issue with oxygen. With oxygen, the complications will go a little bit up.
With permission granted, 46-year-old Kainde Chulu spoke to the Movie TV news crew. Chulu has a word of caution to those who still believe that COVID-19 is not real.
The disease is there. It is there. You just have to get serious with it. Otherwise, it is there. Yeah. Everything was just okay for me, like in terms of treatment. It's perfectly well. That's what I attended to. That I cannot complain.
In the last 24 hours, 16 patients have died from COVID-19. And if that doesn't send a shiver down the spine of many Zambians, then what will is still unknown. Virginia Chilongo, Movie TV News in Lusaka.